Hey everyone, it's me, KryssD. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's video. Today I'm going to show you how to make this wonderful flower, and it's pretty exciting because it's made with this punch. Yeah, seriously, this little old punch. So the reason I decided to make this video is because a lot of people don't have access to a silhouette or Cricut or a die cutting machine, and maybe all they have is punches. And if they don't have punches, well, it's pretty inexpensive to go out and get a hole punch or a round punch. So I'm going to show you how to make this whole entire flower design with the exception of the rhinestone, because clearly that can't be made with a round punch. But the flower itself, you will learn how to make in this video, and it's just with using a round punch. If you guys like this video or this style of video, please let me know down in the comments below, and like this video obviously, because I have a lot of ideas for other things that you can use, not just with round punches, but square punches and star punches and all kinds of different things. So if you want to see how to get the most out of your paper punches, then like this video and leave me a comment so that I know that you guys are interested and want to see more videos. So really quick, I'll hold this up close. It's not completely dry. So this is what it ended up looking like. I put some Wink of Stella, which I didn't show in the video, but you can see it now, on the little tips of the petals to give it a little bit of glitter flair. You could also ink the edges, which would be really pretty, to give it a little bit more dimension. But yeah, that's it. Your own paper flower embellishment made out of not round punches. I was gonna say round punches, but it's just one single round punch. So if you guys want to see how to do this, keep on watching. We're gonna start off with our paper. Sorry if my tripod is in frame. Trying to work on that. Anyways, all right, so we're gonna start with the paper. I picked these three colors. So we have our paper and we have our punch. This is a 1-inch punch, and all I'm going to do is punch holes in the cardstock. You can use regular paper for this. You can use construction paper. You can use whatever you want. You can use paper. What would be really gorgeous is if you know, like watercolored this, or you know, anything like that would be really great. You know, make it your own. You can use scrapbook paper. You can use whatever you want. This is just some basic cardstock. I don't know what the, you know, weight is or whatever. It's the cardstock that comes in the packs at Michael's. It's like almost always on sale, like 4 for $10 or 5 for $10 or 6 for $10, something like that. You can make the same exact thing with smaller hole punches or bigger hole punches. You know, you could do all kinds of stuff with this, really. If you guys want to see more videos on punches, not just round punches, but any punches, and how you can kind of transform them into something different than just a round punch, then let me know, because I actually have a lot of ideas for this. A lot. I'm actually going to now take these and cut these like that. Do you see that? And it kind of, you actually can make leaves like that. Let me go ahead and cut one so you can see what it looks like. And you can go in as little or as big as you want. There you go, you see that? That makes a cute little leaf for your flowers. So we're gonna go in and do that. And try to make them generally the same size. They don't have to be perfect. I'm just gonna go ahead and do all these real quick, and I'll come back when I'm... Okay, so I have them all cut up. Sorry, I'm like watching America's Next Top Model a few seasons ago. Anyways, obviously. Anyway, so these are all cut up, and I saved 3 rounds just to use as my base. I'm just gonna start with this, And you can use hot glue, you know, you can use, this is Elmer's Craft Bond. You could use this, it's not gonna be as sturdy, but you can use it. So what I'm gonna do is just take a little bit of this glue, just spread that around. I'm only doing like half of that at first. And I'm just gonna layer these flowers. Let me zoom in just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna take this and we're just gonna lay these on, and you can just do whatever kind of design you want. You can mix and match, you can make them all the same, you can make them, you know, each layer the same color, or you can make them different, whatever your little heart fancies. Okay, so there is our first layer. I'm gonna let that dry for a little bit before I go on to the next layer. I don't want these peeling off. This actually dries pretty fast, so it shouldn't take that long. But we're just going to push that down and let it dry for a little bit. Okay, so it's not fully dry, but it'll do. And we're just gonna go with a little bit of glue just on the inside of that. And we're gonna add more petals. Obviously, I didn't like calculate exactly how that was going to lay out, but that's okay. So while that is drying, I'm gonna take this, I don't even know what this thing is called, to be honest. It's Imaginis? I don't know. I cannot pronounce anything. So it's basically a hole punch, and I'm gonna take one of the scraps, and I'm going to punch a hole on the largest hole setting. So we're just gonna punch that. These are kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie. I bought this thing thinking it was gonna change my world, and it's a little bit difficult to use sometimes. You gotta put down some pressure. There we go. And it gets stuck in there. I don't know how to like get that not to happen. There we go. That is kind of difficult. Anyway, that's what we're going to use for the very center once it's done. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do another layer on the back side. If I can pick this up. So you see how I have that there. I'm actually going to put some layers further out because I want the flower a little bit bigger. You want to put a back on it like this it doesn't have to be a circle, it can be whatever, but since you're punching circles, this is probably what you're going to go with. But just to create a base for it, and then if you want to go outside that, if you want to make it all the way out here, you can do that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we'll just fast forward through that so that you guys can still see what's going on. I'm now going to put on this other back. You don't have to do this. I just wanted a little bit more secure. We're just going to put that over. And it looks a little bit more clean. I know people aren't going to see that side, but still. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put another layer, just a small little layer on the front so that this can fully cover. You see how there's like a little hole there? If I put this here now, it's gonna look really funky. I'm just gonna put a little dollop of glue right there, and then we'll put down our little center. You can leave it like this, or you can curl the edges a little bit, and I'll show you that once it's completely dry. I did this a little bit quick so you can see it's way more full on this side than it is on this side, and you can add more petals there if you want, which I probably will do, but right now I'm just going to show you guys how to curl these edges if you want to have a little bit more of a 3D vibe. Okay, so there's a couple things you can do. You can take the petals and just kind of like roll them up, you know, and you can do this before you start, or you can do it afterwards. Okay, so all I'm doing is taking the flower and just kind of putting my thumb there and kind of rolling it up onto my thumb. Okay. You can do it like that. You can do that all the way through. You could take something like a toothpick, which I don't have any. I don't know why I don't. I usually have them in here. And use that to kind of roll it up. You can also take it, like this green one, and you can kind of pinch the pieces together to kind of make it have like a point to it, which is the way I kind of like to do it, if I'm being honest. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to all these. And there we go. There is your finished flower for your scrapbook or your flip books or whatever your little heart desires. So that's it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, like I said in the intro, please like this video. And if you have any questions or anything, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already to see more DIYs. Next week's video is going to be a makeup look. I'm trying to even out the content on my channel between my loves of makeup and beauty products and all that stuff and crafting. So next week's video will be a makeup video. I'm really excited. So stay tuned for that. See you guys in the next video. Bye!